What's up guys? As you know, I'm a passionate jetsurfer, but I'm also doing e-commerce by selling on Amazon and Shopify. And today I'm going to show you how you can make money by opening your own Shopify store, what tools you might need, and what traffic sources you can use to succeed. Let's go! As a fresh example, I'm going to use a new surfing fashion store that I just opened. Take a look. It's called Noshoes store and it's selling funny t-shirts. It's a fully functional website, so in case you want to support me on what we do at jetsurfingnation, feel free to buy a funny t-shirt for yourself or for your friends. Alright, let's get started. To keep this video quick, I will be only showing you essential tools that you need, assuming you already have a basic understanding of e-commerce. And if you have never done any e-commerce before, then the best way is to first pass my quick, short video course at Sales Like Hotcakes that will teach you everything you need to know from A to Z. It's right here. Everything is here, guys. So first let's cover the tools that you're going to need. Number 1, shopify.com. Obviously Shopify is the biggest e-commerce platform that everybody is using. So if you still don't have an account with Shopify, just go ahead and register one. Number 2, domain name. You can buy a domain at namecheap.com and then we can easily connect it directly to Shopify. Right here in the domain settings inside your Shopify account. It's pretty easy and it's just few clicks, guys. Next is Fiverr.com. Fiverr is the biggest marketplace of freelancers in the world and they will help you customize your Shopify store and do the designs. I strongly recommend that you use freelancers' help for coding, design and things like that and focus on what you do best, selling and marketing. Because guys, if you spend all the time micromanaging, trying to code the pages, set the website, themes, you just waste your time. Let the professionals do it and you focus on the things that really matter. So outsourcing is the key to success when it comes to e-commerce. Next, you're going to have to open your own Instagram account for this business and your Facebook ads account, as well as Facebook page for the business you're going to open. It should be a separate Facebook page, not your own homepage. Here is, for example, I opened the Facebook page for Noshoes store, and this will also act as the community building and also as an advertiser for your Facebook ads. And finally, of course, I would suggest to get Sales Like Hotcakes account so that you can use the research tools that we developed to help you find the right products and guide you along the way. So if you still don't have an account, just go ahead and open it. It comes on an easy trial, so there is no risk involved. Now, if you don't have an account with one of the services that I just showed you, just go ahead, pause the video and then come back later when you're ready to go. Now let's go through the store that I just created myself, Noshoes store, and I will show you the major important elements of the store that you must have in order to succeed. As you can see, first of all, the design matters. Make sure you're using the theme that is nice and appealing, looking fresh. And Shopify is going to help you with that. They have tons of free, nice looking themes in their store. If you go to themes.shopify.com, you can choose between plenty of free and paid themes for your future store, depending on the niche you're going to sell. Next, I find it very important to have the main banner. You can see this is like a moving carousel of banners, and here we can put different discounts and sales that we are having, some promotions we are having. We can have a banner devoted to the cause that we have and just the general appealing to the eyes, catchy, good looking banners that will catch the attention and will give away information what your store is about when the customer first lands on your website. On top of the website above the header you can see we have a little secret offer, and if we close it, we have another one which shows free worldwide shipping for the first 150 orders. This is done by different Shopify apps that I'm going to show you later in this video, so stay tuned. This is very important to give information about different promotions that you are having, but you can also put different pop-ups that appear to collect emails and give discounts, or close intent pop-ups. If the customer is trying to close your page, then the pop-up will offer like special discount for them. Just try not to overdo, because if your whole page looks like a carousel filled with different ads, pop-ups, it's just getting unprofessional and really annoying. So just don't overdo. If we scroll down, we can see here I have featured collections, 4 featured collections, and then we have special sales featured products. Here you put your best-selling products, maybe like 8 of them. This is also done in the settings of your Shopify theme. On the left I have major promotion, information about the free worldwide shipping, customer support, our course for donation, and also the cashback promotion to motivate the sales. And finally we have linked our Facebook page so that people can see social proof that this is an actual active website, not some sort of outdated website. On the right we see a little button to translate the web page. It's also done by the app. If we scroll down, there is also Instagram, which automatically loads all Instagram posts from our account. Next, on the bottom, it's very important to have information like terms and conditions and refund policies, returns. This is very important to make your store look legit. Also, we have contacts. It's very important to fill information about your business and give full details how people can contact you, how long the shipping takes. For example, if you're doing drop shipping, it may take a long time, so you have to make sure the customer understands this, otherwise there will be a lot of refunds. Then you can give information about your guarantee, information for worldwide shipping, because a lot of people make a store in US and they forget that the rest of the world also exists, and we also want to order stuff online, so we have to ask, do you really ship to Portugal? And it's really annoying. So just put all the information, if you ship worldwide or not, what the price is, stuff like this. So in my case I'm using free worldwide shipping because my t-shirts are very lightweight and cheap, but if you have a heavy product, obviously you have to add the cost of shipping to the order. Next, it's very important to build a trust with your customer, especially with the security of transactions. So put some kind of trust shields, put information about your payment gateways, like if you're using PayPal, credit cards, just make sure that the customer feels safe and secure on your website. Finally, put information about discounts and big sales that you are having, and maybe some contests. Like here I'm having the cashback bonus contest in case customers want to share photos of their t-shirts online, and then they can get some money back to stimulate sharing and social proof. It's very important to build community around your product, and this is one of the ways. Next, talk about the quality of your product. So who is making it? Are you making it in China, or are you producing it yourself in Europe, United States? It's very important to be clear and not hide this kind of information. Finally, it's very good to have a cause for what you do, because like in my case I'm doing like donations for Waves for Water Foundation, and it's very important to explain to customers that you have a mission, that you're not just another generic store that you just opened and you have no idea what you're doing. It's very important to give away your philosophy, your views, and to have some sort of cause that you're part of. and this will help to build the trust with your customers. Finally, give information about your customer support. In my case, I don't have an offline store, but here if I had, it would be good to put your full physical address. It's very important for returns as well. Then you put the links, contacts, and your phone number. If you have phone support, it's also very important to put here so the customers can call. Another one, it's also good if you have a lot of orders, is to have an account and to let people track their orders. There is an app called Track My Order, which lets your customers just put their tracking information and it will give all the details about the status of the order. Some of the stores also having a blog, and a blog is a great way to spread information and use it as a landing page in your promotions. For example, if you have a special sale, or if you give tips like 10 best tips for your pet or something like this, 7 best cooking tips, you can put all this information here and then use it as a landing page, as a magnet, as a lead magnet when you're doing something promotion. Here in my case, I'm using this information about the donations, waves for water, because all the surfers are big about the ocean and keeping it clean and supporting the community. So it's very good if you donate, for example, part of your profits and build a great cause. This will help you build on the trust with your customers. Finally, it's very important to have very clear menu that gives all the information about your daily deals, your cause, and all the collections that you have, so that it's very easy to find your product. If we go to all collections, you can see here we got the family collection, best surfing quotes, funny t-shirts, have something for ladies only, surfing, partners and friends, and basically if the customer clicks on it, he can browse the details of the collection and choose the right products very easy. So this is a family fun collection, for example, and it lists all the products. Here we can quick shop it, and we just open a pop-up with information about the product, the colors, the size, and then we can click and add to cart very quickly. If we visit the full product page, we can get all the details about this product, and also it's very important to have customer reviews. So you can see most of my products have customer reviews. As you can see, most products already have the reviews, and if you just open the store and you have no reviews, that it's really good to just ask your friends to fill some of the reviews, so your store doesn't look abandoned and completely empty. Because really people trust social proof, they like to read reviews. Some reviews should be negative, don't put only 5-star reviews because it will look totally fake. So put some negative reviews, some positive reviews, and some products with no reviews. If you go to the details of each product, like I showed you, you can choose all the information, and you can see you can use different apps, like here on the right, which puts scarcity and makes people buy it quicker. For example, special sale, hurry up, and the sale ends in 1 day, and you have a countdown here, right here, and here also we have information how many of them left in stock. So this is also done by Shopify apps. And again, you have customer reviews, some negative, some positive, and people like that. So once we click add to cart, a new pop-up appears with upsells. Upsells is very important, especially if you are selling cheap products like funny mugs, t-shirts, things like that. And they're way too cheap to ship just one t-shirt, so you have to offer additional value to the order, and that is done using upsell apps. They're going to offer something else, maybe a discount and some related products that could be bought together, and it's easily done with this app. Like, how about this one? Then I click add to cart and it automatically adds to the cart. And then maybe this one. So I just increased my order to 120 instead of just 29. So this was super easy. And then I go and check out. And this is a checkout page. It looks nice and clean, and all information here and all the design is done basically by Shopify. You don't really need to code and program anything. There are a lot of people that will start filling this information and then they just give up. For example, they get lazy, they change their mind, they don't have a credit card with them, so you'll have a lot of abandoned carts. People who just wanted to buy and then just didn't do it for some reason. For that, you'll use a Shopify app for abandoned carts to send them follow-up emails and notifications to come back and complete the order. It's very important because abandoned cart can reach like 85% of your e-commerce business. It's really a big deal, guys. Talking of the checkout, it's very important to mention the payment providers. Personally, I like to use Stripe, and a lot of businesses use Stripe for credit card processing. It's really easy. It accepts MasterCard, Visa, maybe American Express as well. So you just open a Stripe account and then you connect it to Shopify with a few clicks. It's very easy. And obviously make sure you also accept PayPal. So just open PayPal account and connect it as well right here in settings of your Shopify store. Stripe for credit cards, PayPal for PayPal. Once the order is placed, the customer will receive email like this showing the information about the order number, and then information how long to wait. It's very important the customer understand it and doesn't send you angry emails where my order is. And remember, like I said, make sure you have order tracking in place so people can just go ahead and track their order. Okay, now you might be thinking this all sounds good, but what should I sell? I have no idea. I've never done e-commerce before. What should I do? I know everybody's asking me the same question. So first of all, I wouldn't recommend trying to copy my own stores. That's why I'm showing them without fear. Because first of all, surfing niche is way too small and there is not that much money to be made in this kind of niche. To make sure I help you to choose your store and type of product to sell, we developed a lot of different tools, and let me quickly show them to you. First of all, our own tools that we made, it's called Sales Like Hotcakes Niche Selector. If you go to Sales Like Hotcakes members area, under tools you'll find Most Passionate Niches tool. It looks like this. Here we collected a huge database of most sellable, most unusual, most weird, shocking, unique products not sold in stores kind of stuff. So the goal here is only target most passionate groups and audiences. A lot of people make a mistake by selling very generic products like fashion or necklaces. You know, the store look like a copy paste of another store, and this really doesn't attract anybody. It just looks so generic, so boring, and doesn't spark any interest. There are millions of people doing it wrong, trying to just copy paste the same things over again. So here you must find the category that suits you in some way or another. Like if you have interest in birds, parrots, you know, bulldog, so be very specific. You shouldn't be making just a dog store, because there are millions of dog stores already. You have to be very specific, like you're selling only products to poodle or pug instead of just selling generic products for all the dogs. So there are a lot of types of passionate buyers in animals, households, professions, hobbies, sports, entertainment. You can see tons of things we have collected for you here. If you click, you can just get examples and the audience size of each group. and also the products examples that you can be using. This is really a very helpful tool for everybody trying to choose the product if they don't have any idea what to sell. Next tool, it's called Google Trends. It's very important, guys, to understand that the product you sell is important, but it's also important to know when to sell. Like if you're selling snowboard, you probably won't get many sales in summer, and it's pretty obvious, but it's not so obvious for other kinds of products. For example, did you know that funny mugs are only selling on Christmas time? So if you're selling your funny mugs in summer, surprisingly, you're not going to get many sales, because this kind of products people buy as a gift for Christmas, and they're very trendy. Take a look. So make sure you do a search for your product and try to sell it exactly on the peaks, and during the other time don't waste your time and money on advertising funny mugs in summer. You're just not going to get sales. The next tool, or I would say website, to help you find ideas to sell is obviously AliExpress top sellers. AliExpress is the biggest Chinese marketplace like Amazon, but they specialize on cheap products, usually copies of real brands, and if something is selling well, these guys are first to copy it to sell it. So if you're looking for something that sells well and you want some ideas and inspiration, just go to top sellers from AliExpress and you'll find great ideas here. And finally, if you want to do some deeper research, you can use junglescode. It's a product made for Amazon, which basically analyzes Amazon competitors and makes the database showing you the amount of sales of your competitors in the specific niche. It's very helpful. I use it all the time as well, trying to understand what kind of sales I might get. This is just an estimation. Obviously, Amazon will never give you exact numbers. It's based on Amazon BSR rating. So after you chose your product, you need to choose the way you're going to deliver it. And there are three major ways. I'm not going to get into many details here, otherwise my video will take hours, but I created a full video course, like I mentioned, on sales like hotcakes, that you can just watch and get extensive information on each of the ways. So number one is dropshipping. Dropshipping is basically the customer is placing an order on your store and you just go ahead and reorder it from the real supplier, usually on AliExpress. Number two is print on demand. This is the one that I use on my Noshoes stores for t-shirts. Basically, I'm using an app which helps me print the t-shirts when the customer is placing the order. So I don't have to keep the stock of t-shirts, I just get them printed after the order is placed. And the last one is called Amazon FBA, which stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. It's when Amazon is doing all the fulfillments and customer support and returns for you. You just ship a big amount of stock to Amazon and they do all the selling and fulfillment for you. Or you can also do your own fulfillment using your own warehouse. This is obviously the biggest and the best way to sell anything online, but it only works when you already have a great seller. So you can just scale up, you can buy 5,000 to 10,000 units and then keep them in the warehouse and fulfill as you get the orders. But I wouldn't recommend, if you're just starting out, if you don't know what to sell, going so big, because the risk is also much bigger. I would say dropshipping or print on demand is the best way to start, to test the waters, to see what's working, what's not working, to make your mistakes. And after you failed, you learned, you already have all the knowledge you need, then you go scale up and you go big with Amazon FBA. That's the way to go. Now let's quickly talk about creating the product. So there are several ways to create the product. First, you can be just reselling other people's product using sourcing. So basically sourcing is when you go and find a person, usually in China, who is going to research different factories and find the right ones for you, and then you're going to resell the products from those factories. Next, what you can do is white labeling. It's pretty much the same, but you're going to modify the product. You're going to put your label, maybe you change design, you change some features, and you put it under your own brand. So that's called white labeling. And finally, you can create your own product or designs. If it's your own product, it might take way too much time and you can go Kickstarter way. I wouldn't suggest this to anybody unless you have very unique product. It's really better to start by selling other people's products. And if you want to sell something cheap like t-shirts, mugs, and funny simple stickers, things like that, you might want to go to fiverr.com and then find the designer that will help you. For example, when I needed designs for my t-shirts, I also found designers here on Fiverr, and basically from $5 to $20 they can make nice looking designs for your t-shirts, mugs, stickers, anything like that. Pretty simple. 20 euros and it's yours. So in my case I'm using print on demand, and as I promised you, I'll show you. You just go to Shopify apps and then you click Tscape fulfillment. That is the app that I'm using for fulfillment and design. And here you can see Tscape offers you a lot of kinds of different t-shirts and other clothes. You can choose different styles. They have Gildan, they have canvas, district, they have v-necks, a lot of different styles, and even a lot of things for babies as well. And this is just one of the companies doing this. There are plenty of others offering mugs, and you can just choose the style, choose the color, and then you upload your artwork to stick it here. So you choose your transparent PNG that designer gave for you, and then it will help you put it right here. You scale it down. It's pretty easy. And then you click add products with this design. You name it. And on the next step we just need to choose different styles and of the t-shirts that we have and sizes that you want to offer. Like for example, you choose the colors that will fit this design. You can put some unisex, you can put some for ladies, for example, like this, and then you click review and publish. And finally you put the description, the title, and the price you're going to sell, and the collection, for example, like this, and it will add the products to your Shopify store. It's very easy or very quick. Alright, I know this video is getting too long, but I really wanted to cover everything just in one quick video for you. Oh, it's not so quick. So let me show you the apps that I'm using in this store. It's very important to use just the right amount of apps and not overdo. Don't put just too many pop-ups, and like I said, it will just create a mess. Here are the apps that I really like and use. First, boost sales, upsell and cross-sell. This is the one that is showing extra additional products that I showed you before when we started checkout process. It will increase the value of your order. Another one is checkout boost, social sharing, countdown timer and upsell. This one gives extra discount if some customers want to share their shopping carts with their friends, and also helps you to add that countdown timer that I showed you before to create scarcity. Another one is called countdown cart timer stock countdown social proof. This one helped me to put that stock countdown again to create additional scarcity. It's very simple apps, most of them are free, so just make sure you use them. Next one is email marketing automation by Conversio. Conversio is really a huge app that allows you to set receipts and give special discounts when people receive the receipts and share them with friends. Abandoned carts, they send follow-up if somebody didn't complete their orders. And newsletters. This is really a huge app that you can use, and it's very helpful. Next one is called Free Shipping Bar, and that is the one that is on top of my website, showing information about free shipping, and it's really catching attention very quickly. Next one is InstaShow, that shows Instagram feed on your page, and it helps to build the social proof and show that your website is alive. Next one is Oberlo, and this is very popular website, app if you're using dropshipping. I have a lot of videos explaining how it works, but basically it allows you to import products from AliExpress to your website. So you don't have to copy paste the information, images and all the details. It will do it all automatically for you, in case you want to dropship from AliExpress. Next one is called Personalizer by LimeSpot. This analyzes your customers' behavior and puts recommended products based on what they purchase. It's very cool. Next one, Pop-ups, Lead Captures, Email List Builder by Just It again helps you put some pop-ups, exit intents and things like that. Just don't overdo. This is a great idea, but try not to annoy your customers too much with that. Next is Product Reviews, which helps you quickly add product reviews, and like I said, if you have no reviews, it's no good. Just ask your friends to fill some of the initial reviews. Alright, next one is Recover Cart Pusher. It's to push notifications to your abandoned carts. It will show little web notifications on your mobile and your desktop on the right about the abandoned cart that you just had. Next one is very important, Retargeter app, which will help you retarget the audience that visited your website but didn't buy anything. So they will start receiving Facebook ads all over the place with the product that they just interested in. So this is the best way to sell, because most people don't buy right away. It's pretty clear. And if they keep seeing your product all over the place, sooner or later they buy it, because it's just following them everywhere, and it's done by Retarget app. Next one is Tscape Fulfillment, and I showed you already. This is doing print on demand. Next one is Vantage, and this one is automate your advertising. I'll show you a little bit later in this video. And finally, Wiglo Translate is the one that's showing on the bottom right of my website, different translations for your different countries. It's very helpful and quick. Alright, let's assume finally your store is ready. So this comes to the best part. It's to drive traffic to your store and to get some sales and make some money. So there are different ways to get traffic to your store. The main one people use is obviously Facebook ads, and I have a huge section in our Sales Like Hotcakes course about the Facebook ads. It's called Facebook Ads Mastery Crash Course, where we talk in detail how to get the cold traffic into your website and your store, what kind of lead magnets to use, what kind of ads are working, and all the details. So I'm not going to get into this a lot right now, but if you are really lazy and don't want to do Facebook ads yourself, you can basically hire an agency to do it for you, and this is where Shopify apps like Vantage are very helpful. So they're going to create Facebook ads for you. You basically pay this middleman agency, Vantage app, and you upload your products, images, your details, and they're creating different audiences for you, and you set the budget, and then they're going to attract visitors to your website using the audiences they created. Basically, this is a lazy man's way to do Facebook ads. Once they attracted the audience, they do another campaign called re-engagement, which is basically retargeting ads. which is very important because cold traffic doesn't convert these days. Cold traffic is just to get awareness about your store. You're not going to get sales from clicks, so you have to be patient about that. Most sales will come from re-engagement from retargeting ads. And OneTouch will help you create ads like this for mobile, for Facebook, for Instagram. They look like this, and all you need to do is to just set the image and the text, and the rest OneTouch will do. They will distribute the ads for you, and they will help you drive traffic for some sort of commission or monthly fee. I think it's $99 monthly fee, but you can check with that. So this is the one way to drive traffic through the Facebook and Instagram ads. And another one is to reach Instagram and YouTube influencers directly. To do so, you can search Instagram and YouTube to find the influencers in your niche. I would suggest to have middle range influencers, because if you're trying to contact people with millions of subscribers, probably the prices will be just way too high for you. From 10,000 to 50,000, 75,000 subscribers would be the mid-range. Like this one is way too popular. I would go something a lower range if you're getting started. As you can see, most of them have business inquiries email listed, or if not, you can just send them personal message on Instagram, saying something like, "Hi, this is Sam from Pug Lovers Store, and I have been following your Pug Lovers Club for a while, and I noticed you have beautiful pugs here, and I have been selling beautiful clothes for pugs, or frisbee for your pugs, and I was wondering if you're interested in doing some sponsored posts about my store." And then you show the store and what you sell, and if you're interested, we can send you a free sample of our product, or we can discuss further compensation. Maybe they want a fee for this kind of sponsored post, but obviously they want this, because even if they post the email for business inquiries, they want you to advertise, they want you to give the traffic, and that's how you find targeted traffic. Another way is to reach influencers through the agencies like famebeat.com. This helps the brands reach the top influencers in different niches as well. They can make a video review, unboxing video, or just a mention of your product, of your brand in their video. This is also another way to find traffic. And finally, don't forget about Amazon and eBay, because Amazon itself is a huge source of traffic. You can do sponsored ads, you can list your products, even if you do print on demand, you can list them on Amazon like these guys are doing, and basically drive traffic to your Amazon page as well using the sponsored ads. We also have a big section in our videos about how to do sponsored ads in Amazon. Basically, you create a listing, and then in this case you're going to fulfill yourself, so it's fulfilled by merchant, and then the customer is placing an order, and you basically place an order with your printing company and you ship it to the customer email. Or if you go in big, it's even better, because you can put prices really low. Then you can just buy, for example, 5,000 t-shirts of the specific design that you know that's selling really well. Then you send them to Amazon and do fulfillment by Amazon, and you can put prices really low by doing FBA model. And finally, guys, just wanted to wish you success in this business, and don't believe anybody that's saying that e-commerce is not working, that it's too late to start. I hear this every year. Every single time skeptics are around saying, okay, dropshipping is dead, Amazon FBA is dead, Chinese is taking over the world. It's not true. There are a lot of people that making a lot of money, and this is working. And you can see Facebook groups about dropshipping, you can join the discussions, and you can see that a lot of people having success. For example, you can see, I don't know if you can see, right here we have one of our sales on Amazon. As you can see, our company made 10,000 this month, and this month is still not over, and 250 euros today. 217. All right. So you cannot make millions with it, but this is a good income to supplement your lifestyle. I guess you would agree. So make sure you get started, you create your store, you start setting your passive income, and I wish you all the best. Thank you for watching this long video, and I hope you found this video helpful. And as usual, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Cheers. Bye.